Most people overpay for mattresses like this, and it's not hard to see why. The market is flooded with options that all seem to promise the same thing, but often fall short. However, the moment you lie down on the Purple Restore mattress, you can tell that it's different. I've had the chance to test out a wide range of mattresses, from memory foam to hybrid setups, and the Purple Restore Queen really stands out in ways that actually matter for sleep quality. If you're interested in learning more, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really caught my attention when I first started testing the Purple Restore was how the GelFlex Grid flexes exactly where your body needs it. It's not just a matter of softness, it's like the mattress is adjusting to you instead of the other way around. If you've ever woken up with pressure points or a sore back, you know how frustrating it can be. But the GelFlex Grid moves with your hips and shoulders, so you're supported without feeling stuck or like you're sinking too far in. I made a point to test it out in different sleeping positions on my side, back, and stomach, and each time the grid gave just enough to keep my spine aligned. That responsiveness is something that cheaper memory foam just can't match. I found that one of the biggest issues with traditional mattresses is heat buildup, especially if you tend to sleep hot. There's nothing worse than waking up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat, feeling like you're stuck to the mattress. But the GelFlex Grid and the Purple Restore pulls heat away from your body, while the coil core underneath keeps air flowing. I put this to the test by running a few all-nighters on the mattress during the summer, and I was pleasantly surprised to find that I never woke up sweating. Even after hours, the surface stayed cool to the touch, which is a huge upgrade over memory foam that traps heat like a wool blanket. It's amazing how much of a difference this can make, not just in terms of comfort, but also in terms of getting a good night's sleep. Another aspect of the Purple Restore that really impressed me was the edge support. This is often overlooked, but it makes a huge difference if you share a bed with someone or like sitting on the edge to put on shoes in the morning. The Purple Restore has reinforced foam around the perimeter, so you don't feel like you're going to roll off. I sat right on the edge without any sagging, which is a huge relief compared to some mattresses that feel unstable near the sides. This may seem like a small thing, but it's a big deal if you're used to sleeping on a mattress that feels like it's going to collapse under you. In terms of durability, the Purple Restore really shines. The GelFlex Grid is designed to flex night after night without losing its shape, and the coil core adds long-term support. I've had cheaper mattresses that sag within a year, but the Purple Restore still feels supportive after months of use. This is important, because replacing a mattress every few years can add up fast, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of the hassle of having to go out and buy a new one. The Purple Restore is built to last, and that's a big part of its value. The adaptive comfort foam layers on top of the mattress add a subtle cushioning that feels plush but not too soft. It's like the mattress is hugging you just enough to relax your muscles without letting you sink too deep. I found it comfortable whether I was reading in bed or trying to fall asleep after a long day. The foam is breathable, too, which helps to keep the mattress cool and prevent overheating. This is a big deal, because a cool mattress is essential for getting a good night's sleep. One thing to keep in mind when considering the Purple Restore is the price. This isn't a budget mattress, and it's priced fairly for what you get: better support, cooler sleep, and a longer lifespan than most alternatives. If you're used to sinking into memory foam, the firmer feel of the Purple Restore might take some getting used to at first, but it's worth it for the support. You get what you pay for, and in this case, you're paying for a high-quality mattress that's designed to last. Looking at the pros and cons, the cooling and responsiveness of the Purple Restore are real game changers for hot sleepers and anyone with joint pain. The edge support is solid, and the build quality feels premium compared to cheaper options. If you're tired of waking up stiff or overheating, the Purple Restore is definitely worth considering. It's a bit of an investment, but it's one that could pay off in the long run, not just in terms of money, but also in terms of your health and well-being. And with its unique GelFlex Grid and breathable design, it's a mattress that's really in a class of its own. The link is below if you want to check it out on Amazon.